Practice 15 Stoic habits every day to master your mind. Stoicism. Imagine você enfrentando um dia cheio de desafios e decisões que surgem a cada esquina. A vida muitas vezes parece fora de controle, mas é neste ponto que a filosofia estoica brilha. O que perturba os homens não são as coisas, mas as opiniões que eles têm sobre as coisas. Esta citação de Epicteto nos lembra da importância de focar em nossas reações e não nos eventos externos. Considere uma situação comum. Você está no escritório e recebe críticas do seu supervisor sobre um projeto recente. Essa experiência pode provocar frustração e desânimo. Ao invés de deixar essas críticas dominarem seu dia, você pode aplicar o princípio estoico de separar o que é dentro do seu controle do que não é. O que é realmente importante aqui? A crítica em si ou como você escolhe reagir a ela? Olhe para dentro. Como você se sente em relação às críticas? Você costuma se deixar abalar por elas ou se pergunta se há o espaço para aprendizado? As reações emocionais são normais, mas ao mesmo tempo, elas nos oferecem uma chance de reflexão e crescimento. Quando alguém aponta um erro, você simplesmente se defende ou busca compreender o que pode melhorar? A prática da aceitação é um hábito estoico vital. Aqui, você reconhece que não controla as opiniões dos outros, mas pode, sim, controlar sua resposta. Ao perceber isso, você se torna mais resiliente. Imagine respirar fundo, soltando a tensão nos ombros, escolhendo em vez disso aprender com a crítica. Que tal experimentar isso na próxima vez que você se sentir atacado? Você poderia também se perguntar: e se você agisse com calma, mesmo quando confrontado? Como isso mudaria sua percepção e a do seu ambiente de trabalho? O estoicismo ensina que a resposta está em nós. Podemos optar por ser construtivos ou destrutivos em nossa reação às adversidades. Agora, aqui fica um desafio interessante. Nos próximos dias, observe suas reações diárias. Quando alguém no trânsito o irrita ou quando um colega de trabalho está impaciente, como você responde? Quais padrões você percebe? Essas oportunidades são pequenas, mas cruciais para a prática diária do estoicismo. Prepare-se para uma transformação. Hoje você tem a chance de aplicar essa mentalidade. Ao lidar com críticas ou reações adversas, faça uma pausa e considere como pode agir de forma estoica. Essa prática não só ajudará você a dominar sua mente, mas também abrirá portas para um entendimento mais profundo de si mesmo. Antes de você colocar essa valiosa lição em prática, preciso te alertar. Muitos inscritos têm relatado que o YouTube os desinscreveu sem aviso. Verifique o botão vermelho abaixo e certifique-se de que está ainda inscrito no canal. Não queira perder nada que vem por aí. E aproveite para deixar um like poderoso, isso realmente ajuda muito. Fale nos comentários de que cidade você assiste. Adoro conhecer cada pessoa incrível que faz parte dessa comunidade. Sua participação faz toda a diferença. Vamos interagir. As críticas são apenas uma parte do nosso cotidiano. E mesmo quando parecem pesadas, elas não definem quem somos. Aqui está onde o estoicismo nos convida a ver de maneira diferente. Vamos nos aprofundar. Imagine-se no trânsito de uma cidade movimentada. O sinal muda e um carro à sua frente não se mexe. Sua mente automaticamente inicia um diálogo interior. Por que essa pessoa é tão lenta? Ou, estou atrasado, isso é ridículo. Antes que perceba, seu coração começa a acelerar. Você está prestes a perder a calma. A filosofia estoica nos ensina a observar essa perda de controle. Não é o que acontece, mas como você reage a isso. Uma mensagem simples, mas profunda. O que acontece se, em vez de se irritar, você simplesmente respira? Inspire e sinta o ar enchendo seus pulmões. Expire lentamente e libere a tensão. Ao fazer isso, você pode alterar a narrativa. Aqui, a chave é a percepção. O trânsito não é o problema. O problema é a sua resposta. Você se permite ser vítima da situação ou escolhe ser o capitão do seu navio emocional? Ao tomar consciência, você abre espaço para uma escolha. Mais sábia e serena, imagine agora um momento no trabalho. Uma reunião que não está indo bem. As ideias que você compartilha não são bem recebidas. A dúvida começa a surgir. Serei sempre mal interpretado? Nesse ponto, a autopiedade é tentadora. É fácil deixar que a frustração e o medo dominem. Mas, novamente, o estoicismo nos propõe um desafio. Considere isso. O que você pode controlar? As reações dos outros não estão sob seu domínio, mas sua percepção e ação sim. Em vez de se deixar levar pela emoção negativa, você pode fazer uma pausa. Pergunte a si mesmo: como posso aprender com essa situação? Os estoicos acreditam que cada obstáculo é uma oportunidade disfarçada. E, ao invés de resistir a isso, abrace a ideia de que o desconforto pode ser um professor. Quais lições você pode extrair? E se você, ao invés de se fechar, buscasse entender a perspectiva dos outros? Esse tipo de reflexão desencadeia transformações positivas. Ele nos leva a enxergar nossos desafios como parte do processo de crescimento. E aqui está o que podemos esquecer. Ao observar e aceitar o que não podemos mudar, encontramos verdadeiramente o poder dentro de nós. Permita-se imaginar um cenário futuro. Você entra numa reunião e, ao invés de temer as críticas, você se sente preparado. Você sabe que sua reação é o que realmente conta. Sua mente está calma. A respiração é controlada e seu olhar se mantém aberto. É neste estado que você pode brilhar. Então, que tal começar essa prática hoje? Quais situações do seu dia a dia permitem que você experimente essa nova abordagem? Observe cada crítica. Como elas afetaram você até agora? É hora de quebrar esse ciclo. Como Epícteto disse, a dificuldade revela o homem. Que dificuldades você pode encarar para se revelar a si mesmo? Vamos ficar atentos e abertos. As mudanças não acontecem da noite para o dia, mas cada pequeno passo constrói algo maior. Permita-se agora refletir. O que realmente importa na sua vida? Como você pode aplicar essa perspectiva estoica a cada dia? Sua história é escrita por suas reações. Escolha sabiamente. Let's dive deeper into the practice of Stoicism. As you start to observe your reactions in daily life, it's vital to build on that awareness. Remember, it's not just about recognizing your feelings. It's also about understanding their impact on your well-being. Imagine you wake up feeling a bit off. Maybe you didn't sleep well, or there's a nagging feeling of anxiety. It's easy to let those emotions dictate your day. But what if, instead, you paused? Take a moment to breathe and acknowledge those feelings without judgment. I feel anxious today, and that's okay. This simple acknowledgement can change everything. The idea is to create space between your feelings and your actions. Instead of reacting impulsively, you choose to respond thoughtfully. This is a core Stoic principle. Awareness leads to better choices. When you notice an emotion, you give yourself permission to feel it without letting it control you. Now, Picture a time when someone cut you off in traffic. Your heart races, and anger shoots through you. Instead of cursing or tailgating, what if you paused? You could remind yourself that the other driver is just human, possibly having a tough day too. Your reaction can shift from frustration to calmness. You take a deep breath and let it go. That's the power of choice in action. This practice of reframing situations is essential. It allows you to gain a new perspective. When you encounter challenges, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? Instead of feeling defeated, look for the growth opportunity. Each setback is a chance to learn something new about yourself and your responses. Let's not forget about the influence of gratitude. In Stoicism, there's a strong emphasis on appreciating what you have. When faced with difficulties, try to focus on what's good in your life. What are you thankful for? It could be a supportive friend, a cozy home, or simply a sunny day. This shift in focus can help lighten your mood and bring clarity. Now, consider the people around you. Stoicism encourages us to practice empathy. When someone lashes out or behaves poorly, rather than taking it personally, ask yourself, what's going on in their life? Everyone has struggles. Understanding this can diffuse anger and foster compassion. And here's a powerful exercise. Journal your experiences. Write down instances where you faced challenges and how you responded. Reflect on what worked and what didn't. Seeing your patterns in black and white can be eye-opening. It's a great way to track your growth and reinforce the Stoic habits you're developing. Every day offers new lessons. The key is to stay present and engaged. As you navigate through your routine, keep your Stoic lens handy. Notice how it alters your interactions and decisions. You'll find that with each mindful response, you grow stronger. As you move through your days, continually remind yourself, I have the power to choose my response. This mindset doesn't just apply to big challenges. It's in the small moments too. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Every step counts. Now let's prepare for the next chapter. Think about how you can put these principles into practice this week. What moments will you use to refine your Stoic approach? The more you embrace Stoicism, the more it transforms your life. In the end, it's about mastering your mind, embracing your feelings, and navigating the world with intention. Let's continue this journey together, one mindful step at a time. Let's take a moment to explore the power of reflection in your daily life. You've been practicing awareness, and now it's time to dive deeper. How can we harness this awareness to not just respond, but to grow? Think about your morning routine. Do you rush to get ready, or do you take a moment to enjoy the quiet before the day begins? Imagine waking up a bit earlier just to sit with your thoughts. Grab a warm cup of coffee or tea and breathe. This simple act can set a positive tone for the day. Instead of jumping into the chaos, you are grounding yourself. Consider this. As you sip your drink, what thoughts cross your mind? Are you excited about the day ahead or feeling the weight of what's to come? Whatever it is, notice it without judgment. This is where you start to develop emotional resilience, realizing that feelings are temporary and they don't define you. Now, let's talk about interactions. When you greet coworkers or family members, how present are you? Often, we are busy thinking about our tasks or worries. But what if you fully engaged in the moment? Look someone in the eyes, smile, and truly listen to what they say. This connection can transform your relationships. With each interaction, you have a chance to practice empathy. Imagine a coworker sharing a problem they're facing. Instead of jumping straight to solutions, take a moment to listen, ask questions, and understand their feelings. This not only strengthens your bond, but also allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Stoicism teaches us that listening can be just as powerful as speaking. You might also think about gratitude in your daily reflections. Each night, before you sleep, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as a delicious dinner or a warm conversation. This habit helps shift your focus from what's bothering you to what's uplifting in your life. As we go through the ups and downs, remember the idea of challenge as opportunity. The next time you face a setback, pause. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This change in perspective can turn frustration into growth. Maybe you misplaced an important document. Instead of getting angry, you could think about ways to stay more organized in the future. Don't forget to celebrate your growth. Each small step counts. Every time you pause to reflect instead of react, you're building a foundation for a stronger mind. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. It's easy to overlook these moments, but they shape who you are. Now, think about how you can incorporate these reflections into your week. How can you practice gratitude, empathy, and mindful responses? Plan to take small breaks. Throughout your day, use that time to check in with yourself. Ask, how am I feeling right now? This becomes a habit over time and makes a big difference. As we continue, let's keep this journey of growth at the forefront of our minds. Embrace each day as an opportunity to practice Stoicism. Remember, mastery comes not from rare moments, but from consistent practice. Let's step forward together, reflecting, learning, and living intentionally. The transformations will unfold, one small choice at a time. As we dive deeper into the practice of Stoicism, let's focus on the power of intention. Every day is filled with choices. These choices shape our experiences and emotions. By being intentional, we can steer our lives in a positive direction. Imagine you wake up in the morning with a clear intention for the day. You decide to be patient, understanding, and open-minded. You might even say it out loud. Today, I will respond calmly to challenges. This simple declaration sets a tone. You create a gentle reminder to guide your actions. Now think about what happens next. As you move through your day, reminders of your intention will pop up. When a coworker is rude during a meeting, you may feel the urge to defend yourself. But remember your intention. Take a deep breath. Instead of reacting with anger, you can choose patience. This is your moment to practice. How about those unexpected situations? Picture yourself at the grocery store. The line is long, and you're in a hurry. Frustration starts to bubble. But wait, recall your intention. You decide to see this as a chance to practice mindfulness. Instead of stressing out, you focus on your breath and the sounds around you. This shift allows you to stay grounded. You transform a moment of annoyance into a chance for calm. Using intention is like having a map for your day. You can adjust your course whenever you feel lost. Each time you remember your goal, you're steering back to the path you chose. Feel the freedom in that choice. You control how you react to life's twists and turns. Let's also consider your interactions with others. How can you be more intentional in your responses? When a friend shares their troubles, instead of jumping in with advice, pause. Ask questions. Listen actively. This shows you care. It deepens your connection. You practice empathy in every conversation and create a space for others to feel heard. Another important aspect is recognizing the power of gratitude in your intentional living. When you face frustration, remind yourself of one good thing about your day. Maybe it's that perfect cup of coffee or a friendly smile from a stranger. Focusing on gratitude shifts your perspective. You see the positive side, even in tough moments. Now let's dive deeper into the practice of reflection at the end of the day. As the sun sets, find a quiet spot. Take a few minutes to think back on your day. What challenges did you face? How did you respond? Did you stay true to your intention? Write it down if you can. Reflecting on both victories and challenges helps you grow. It allows you to learn from every experience. Let's not forget the importance of community on this journey. Share your experiences with friends or family. Talk about your intentions and how you practice Stoicism. Opening up creates deeper bonds and encourages others to explore their own growth. As we wrap up this chapter, think about how you can carry this practice into your week. Set a daily intention. Be mindful in your responses. Cultivate gratitude in small ways. Each day presents new opportunities for growth. Embrace them. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to cope with setbacks. Life will throw challenges our way, but with our Stoic tools, we can navigate them effectively. Each setback can be a powerful teacher. Let's continue this journey together, one mindful choice at a time. As the days turned into weeks, the practice of Stoicism began to weave itself intricately into the fabric of their lives. Each small decision, each mindful response, set the stage for a deeper understanding of self. The world felt just a bit lighter, and challenges transformed into opportunities for growth. Then came the day of a significant presentation at work. They had worked tirelessly on it. Late nights, early mornings, all fueled by a determination to show their worth. But as the moment drew near, the sense of anxiety crept back. The old patterns threatened to resurface. What if they stumbled? What if the feedback was harsh? Taking a breath, they recalled the lessons of Stoicism. It wasn't the outcome that mattered, but how they chose to respond to whatever came their way. They reminded themselves of the power of intention. Today I will remain calm and composed, they muttered under their breath, feeling a wave of determination wash over them. The meeting room was packed. Colleagues buzzed with anticipation, and their supervisor sat with an expectant gaze. As the presentation unfolded, their voice wavered slightly, but they caught themselves. A deep breath, in and out, and they found their rhythm. They spoke with conviction about their ideas, weaving Stoic principles into the narrative they presented. When the questions began, some were pointed and harsh. a familiar feeling of defensiveness rose, threatening to take them off course. But they paused, taking a moment to center themselves. Instead of reacting, they reframed the criticism as a chance to learn something new. What can I gain from this? They thought, feeling their heartbeats steady. Every response they gave carried an air of calm that surprised even them. They shared what they learned from challenges, emphasizing that every critique was merely an opportunity for improvement. Their colleagues began to react positively, nodding in understanding. The energy in the room shifted. What started as anxiety transformed into engagement. After the presentation, as the waves of relief settled in, gratitude flooded their thoughts. They felt a newfound respect from their peers, not just as an employee, but as someone who embodied the very principles of Stoicism they had been cultivating. But the real victory unfolded after the meeting when a colleague approached them. "You handled that so well," she said, genuine admiration sparkling in her eyes. "I've been struggling with my own insecurities. Your approach really inspired me." In that moment, everything clicked. They realized that through their own journey, they had sparked reflection in others. Their practice of Stoicism didn't just shape their responses. It resonated with those around them, inviting a collective awakening. The week moved on, weaving challenges into their daily life like threads of gold. Each traffic jam was met with patience. Every disagreement at work turned into a chance for deeper understanding. They adopted gratitude as a daily ritual, filling their mind with positive affirmations every night before sleep. By the end of the month, the transformation was palpable. The chaos of life no longer felt overwhelming, but beautifully unpredictable. Every setback became a stepping stone for growth. They saw themselves not just as a participant in the world, but as a creator of their narrative. As they sat down one evening, sipping on tea, it hit them. The essence of Stoicism wasn't just about enduring life. It was about engaging with it fully. The challenges, the joy, the lessons, everything stitched together the story of their existence. They had become the captains of their emotional ship, navigating with intention and grace. It was time to share this journey. They picked up a pen, ready to write about their experiences, hoping to inspire others walking similar paths. They wanted to spread that sense of empowerment. After all, the journey of Stoicism is not one taken alone. It's a shared path, illuminated by the light of our reflections. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.